In the last speech, we talked about how we need to get rid of speech codes. But how do we do this? Well, unfortunately, there is no easy way to get rid of speech codes. As I see it, we need to pull off an incredibly complicated plan that includes first, protesting on college campuses, next, taking the college to court, and finally, changing the mindset of young people across the country. So, in order for us to be successful at any part of this plan, we have to protest on college campuses. But we have to do it peacefully, otherwise we will not succeed. You see, the whole strategy banks on us using the campus's policies against them. But in order to do that, we have to know the campus's policies inside and out, so that when we are protesting, we do not get in any real trouble with any other policies except the speech code. You see, the whole goal is to have the protest shut down by the speech code. And that will help us when we take the colleges to court, because the First Amendment allows us to protest peacefully against anything we want, even if we have an unpopular opinion and we're protesting the popular opinion to replace it with the unpopular. We still have the right to do so as long as it's peaceful. But when the speech code shuts down a peaceful protest that was not harming anyone or anything, that is what we're going to use when we get to court. And if we need extra firepower, we always can bring up that speech codes are unconstitutional to begin with. I mean, by definition, they infringe on our First Amendment. But all of this isn't going to solve our problem magically. I wish it would, trust me. That would be a lot easier. But, you see, the speech codes are the symptom of what we really need to fix. We have to change young minds. We have to change their mindset from this culture where we grew up. We have to change their minds in order... We just have to stop them from thinking that these policies were ever good to begin with. You see, these started because young people, they were getting, I would say, too soft. Sorry if I'm abrupt here or blunt, but I say that we are getting too soft as a culture. Everything hurts us, all of that. You say something offensive, I'm hurt. Yeah, we got to go with that. We got to get that out of their minds and say that in order for us to have freedom overall, we're just going to have to be tough about it. I mean, if we want freedom, we're going to have to take blows like that. And we've got to make sure to get those young minds into believing that they want to stand up for our rights again. Because I don't know when we ever lost it, what time period that came across that we lost the will to fight for the rights that people go overseas and die for, so that these students on campuses they don't have to get hurt by words. Are you kidding me? Come on. People went overseas and died for these rights, and now you don't want them? We need to get rid of these speech codes and get these young people's minds back to believing that the rights are here not to hurt them, but to help them in the end. As I said before, this will not be easy. I would be happy if our success came in 10 years at a minimum. But first, we have to protest these college campuses. We have to get the word out and use their own policies against them. Then we take them to college, get these speech codes off campus by shutting them down in court. And then the hardest part, changing the mindsets of all of our previous and former minds.